All right, ready? Are we happening?
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
It's a thing.
Take two. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Everyday Negroes. It is Wheel of Time Thursday, so y'all know we'll be right here. Tonight, we are watching Season 2, Episode 7, titled Daes Dae'mar.
You may have got that right.
I think she got that on point. I ain't gonna lie.
We're just
That's crazy.
thinking.
I would be toe up about that one right there.
I feel like this is easier than domain though.
Damane? Is
No.
Yeah, my fault. That's how easy it was.
Because they pronounced it wrong. I know what it really is. It's mine.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
she's gonna turn into Domain.
Oh.
Do you really think they'll like me? I'm more worried about you liking them.
The blue outfit's crazy.
It's just...
Oh, she was a blue before.
It's funny how they said 20 years later and they feel like they some high school girls right now.
Yeah.
they got the high school girl feel to them right now.
His gowns and the ring. Oh, where is it then?
This is really convenient for like actors and actresses that this is like they don't age as drastically because they can just use the same people and you just it's 20 years later or earlier.
You'll be mine.
No, they do look younger though.
Yeah, a
It's
little
like they
bit.
took some wrinkles out their face or something.
Yeah, Moraine
The
does.
foundation.
No, they both do.
Yeah, I'm saying I can.
Moraine
cover-
younger than Swan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
There we go. That's the eyes we saw.
That's a fact. I thought it was a zombified Asadai.
The war is over. The Aiel are retreating.
She don't care nothing about that. There's something else going on. Mercy.
Oh, this is when Rand was born.
Are you seeing something?
That's
going
literally
into
all
fake
she's
labor.
got.
The dragon's being reborn.
I feel it.
She act like she really going through labor too though.
Right.
A foretelling.
It's happening now. The baby lies.
Oof.
You must find the dragon reborn.
She couldn't even say what gender it was. So that's what's like.
So one baby that got born and one old lady just kicked the brick.
It was too much for her. She can't go to labor again. Come on, let's be for real.
So this is why it's interesting though.
Why did it affect her like that?
That
Because
is
it's
interesting.
how powerful that his presence on this earth is. He's literally
Taking old ladies out with him.
Wow.
Now we have a clear indication that Swan kind of may know what Moraine's been
That's
up
what
to.
I'm saying. She was there for it. So why she
From the
acting?
beginning.
But she probably is a little bit perturbed because Moraine did not tell her what was up.
You talking about after the initial meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did something to remove a few wrinkles. And
Yeah.
she got that drip on again. She slick stole that from Corilla DeVille's closet.
Mother.
That's weird.
Can we stop this now, please?
Yeah, that's just like weird to think about. Because y'all be, you know what I mean? I'm not finna call you no mother.
That was a slick. Hey, that was slick. This.
That was a big deal.
The way Swan said she's no threat to me, like she ain't got that drink no more. She can't do nothing to me if she wanted to. That was a little diss. Look at.
Dang.
Why didn't you tell me? That you threatened to let Alana take his bond without his permission. That you found the dragon. Why are you here, Swan?
Girl, come on.
I've let you carry this burden for 20 years, love.
Oh, now I'm love, but you do the craziest thing.
I thought she better say don't talk to your mother like that.
Ew, that's so.
I rode beside you. Interesting.
It's time I met Randolph Hall.
I feel like Moraine has a little hint of I don't trust this meeting that you
And I feel
gonna
the
have.
same way, Swan. It is time I met Randolph. You know what I mean?
I saw what she did to the last man who called himself Dragon.
He walking a lot more freely than I think they would let somebody who calls himself the dragon walk.
I mean, they know. I think they know that they. What's his name that thought he was a dragon and he's.
Logain.
Yeah, Logain came in guns a-blazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they were like honestly trying to test to see if he was. But the fact that they could bring him down, they're like, you're not a dragon.
Man, slick like Rand uncle at this point.
Yeah.
Above all others for being a man, whatever comes.
The bills.
Face it.
Fact.
They're gonna say pay the bills.
Give me your blade.
Weave. Ooh, yes sir.
That was kind of slow.
It was. It was kind of
more
like,
like a dance move.
you know, like when somebody's like already told you that they're gonna jank you up. Like they're like,
Yeah.
that's what he did. Like,
when we saw the trailer for this, I thought it was gonna be a lot more confrontational than that. It was actually like I got this now. You know what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
but
it was actually more of a respectful pull away.
Uncle Land.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like there's no love lost. Except
No,
like,
I don't think there's
snitch on
love
me no
lost.
more.
I just think it doesn't come off like I got this. He's visibly seems scared.
Keep your back straight. Every muscle loose.
Bro, he is loose as a goose, bro. You don't know what this man been doing for the past couple months.
Oh, this brother's limber.
That's a fact. Instead of hot yoga, this brother been doing dark yoga.
Yes, he has.
They could have still.
What? What? Whoa. The hand marked sword. He going in like he going in there for a job interview. My boy, she will kill you if you don't got the right position.
As you've summoned me, mother, so I've come.
What? Him too?
Right.
Him too?
Yeah.
I bet he ain't never even called Lanfear mama before.
He loves a powerful woman. You know what I mean? He has no problem.
Hey, all right. If somebody had to face, you said powerful woman. Lanfear versus Swan, who you got?
Lanfear.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
Ready.
Oh no, bro. We ain't seen shouting in action.
He regretting calling her mother.
Dan has prepared you.
And then she's calling him boy.
That's
What else did he tell you? It is wise to guard your truths, but not us. Not today.
Satan.
Answer truthfully.
Yeah, nah, she not finna play with me.
Then what?
And then we'll gently decide what to do.
Oh. Dude, that.
That is a white horse. Lord have mercy.
It bathed in Clorox here 2 days.
no.
Dang.
Oh no, that's not.
Let's see
fake.
how he's just Dark Lawyer. Who's that?
Bro, that's the dog noise, bro. Gotta be.
But he just shoved his head 3 feet into the wall.
Oh, this is about to be that scene, that clip.
Man, ain't nobody finna shove my head 3 feet away like that.
What was this?
Gotta get.
It says Lanfear.
Oh,
it
snap.
says Lanfear, but what you think? Because you know they like to interchange people sometimes.
No, she could be doing side quests.
How her hair get long again?
Yeah, that's a
Come on. She you know, passed the time in those 3,000 years. I'm gonna see how I can get inches, do a bob.
She got on a funeral fit.
Oh no, you're very much awake.
Do y'all believe that?
I don't
But she
know.
can access you in your dreams. But
so much. I can't.
well, I think it's a dream because of what we saw. Matt's just like he's put up no fight anywhere. Like he just ends up places.
They got the Dunkin' Donuts out there?
Oh, literally, Matt's like,
It's Dunkin' Donuts.
Traveling with your friend Perrin, correct?
right.
This time you listen to me and do exactly as I say.
Oh,
You done got him a little something in
look
the free
at
market.
her being like, it's time. Elaine had enough.
And an investment in your future within
Is
our
this?
empire. You should all
Oh
be
dang!
very
I thought we was.
proud.
Oh, they put the avocado in her mouth.
Come
No.
Cannot be an avocado sister, bro.
Turn the show off. Turn the show off.
Man, hey, look, man. Atomic.
So
Turn the show off.
I'm assuming it's a mouthpiece. Why do you think?
I mean, it's just to show how dominant, like they're, you know, the saying like children should not be seen or like kind of hurt, like,
that should be seen, not heard.
yeah, like it's kind of that premise. Like it's just another domineering aspect. Because I, before this, thought like, oh, that is like literally silencing them. Oh, turn it off. I hate
Didn't
this.
y'all already have a little henchman?
Is that the one that you know? Sister,
Did they ever get to?
Sister Good Black Asha twisted into a doggone Gumby figure, action figure? Because you know she took a few of them women and she
They
made them a lot more
ever?
flexible than they came out the womb.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They got a
Have any of you
sister up in
experienced
here.
defiance from your demonic?
I can't lie, the hairstyle
It's coming.
slay.
You would test your demonic.
Oh, they got the other girl right there too.
Understand
Oh.
Lord have mercy, she's sitting straight up. For a split second, I saw we was outside in the nice sun. I thought we was gonna get to see Aviendha.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I literally thought,
Curse me today.
What?
Regret it.
who are you? I'll blow you up. Like,
How long has she
literally,
been coaching her to say stuff like that to her?
literally, who are you talking to? Like, I will blow this whole airport.
Sister, see it once, know it all.
Uh-oh. Miss
Mr.
Susan.
Clean daughter.
That's a fact.
Mrs.
I don't trust Perrin Sadai, even if Lan does.
We don't trust you.
Why they always not trusting people?
Freaky little boy? Because they can't be trusted.
That's a fact.
I would not. I would just no.
They slick look like they be running their mouth a lot, bro.
Yeah, they kind of look like it's them versus everybody else.
Yeah.
Like slick.
Like they'll laugh when you're there, as soon as you walk away, they'll curl their frown back. That sword is too big for you, my boy. Put that down. You think that's all her real hair? That's a lot of hair.
No.
To be.
It might be.
It's not.
Y'all think she finna really be on that now
I
that her
think that's
son
a
gone?
wig, honestly.
Nothing's holding her back now. Oh yeah, let's talk.
I don't know what you think you'll gain from this. Leave.
He's had enough.
I have nothing to say to you.
Stop, Moiraine.
After you were stilled by Shamiel,
After you were subbed out the game.
when you thought about ending it,
He's asking her the real questions.
there's only been 2 women in history who were cut off, who didn't.
Wow. Those are some stats for you.
Mm-hmm. Your odds are not good.
The only reason I wouldn't respect those stats is if there's only ever been 3 women to get cut off. We've been tough on Moiraine this season. And I feel like that's fair based upon what we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
All this, well, you don't know yet what we ain't seen it yet.
Right.
And I understand if we do see something more, we might have more to feel about it. My question is specifically, does it make you more
But
sympathetic
that's
or empathetic?
what
to
I'm
Moiraine?
saying.
No,
I've
because that don't
always
give you a right to
thought.
be a jerk.
I've always thought that she had those like everything she was displaying was portraying someone that would have those idealizations. Regardless of what you're going through, these people did not make you go through it.
Right. And then these people that really love you.
Protecting Rand, and that is the only thing that matters more than you.
Well, she getting hot. Though.
She said more than you would have looked something on it. She is legit hot.
Mm-hmm.
She's legit mad. Moiraine is literally treating everybody like everybody but hers are dark friends.
True.
I mean, if you kind of read in between those lines, like the only thing keeping her alive is like Rand at this point.
What kind of choice is that? Dying or going mad and killing everyone I love?
You're not a spoke boy.
She keeps sending him with that boy.
That's a fact. Just because you mother don't mean you have to call everybody a boy. Call them by their name.
If she finds the dragon reborn.
This conversation is just one wrong sentence away from getting violent.
Gentle him, no.
Exactly. Why would they do that?
We are meant to cage you. Keep
Hold on. The way she said boy, has she been talking to Elias? I'm for real. Her and Elias got that boy on the same
Yeah,
level.
it's the same tone of boy. Yeah.
Elias.
Her and Elias might have used to have a little collaboration or something.
Elias is who again?
The wolf guy, the parent.
Oh,
parent's
yeah,
wolf
yeah,
advisor.
yeah.
Wolf advisor.
He brings out the dog in that boy.
You will be the greatest weapon.
Okay, never mind. She being motivational coach right now. Never mind.
Oh, he just
This
a
is
weapon.
not a conversation. You already made your decision.
Yes.
You made it
she-
before you ever met me.
Oh, what you finna do?
I won't live in your cage.
Okay, relax.
Hold on. Oh.
He said relax.
But who just came out of him real quick though?
6 months. Huh? She taught you nothing.
Oh snap! Now she talking bad about Moiraine.
Can handle you like bait fish.
The truth hurts, bro.
You would have
Embarrassing.
been so much better off if you were a girl.
Whoa, we can't do that. No. We're not
I
gonna
get
do
what
that.
she mean.
No. I already know in the show all the women got the power, but come on,
I get what
let's chill out. You
mean,
talking
though.
great.
Thing, he ain't been working on his game. He ain't been in the gym. Okay. But like,
Okay, but think
he didn't know he was going to a game.
I want to point out something. Think about your reaction now and think about all the shows and real life occurrences where that statement is flipped.
No,
we would have been so better.
So hear me out. I heard what you said.
Mm-hmm.
I actually agree with her statement because in this series, it is better if you're a woman if you're born with a woman.
Right.
But in this statement, I actually agree with Swan. It's just when it comes out of your mouth, it's just foul. It's still just
Yeah.
No,
sounds
I'm
bad.
just saying, like, that's just funny that y'all react like, ah! But like, there's so many television shows. There's so much like real life scenarios where men are saying that exact same thing to women.
But I got a contradiction to that. Mulan. Mulan went on and did great things.
Yes.
as a girl.
I don't know when folks saying that.
And they don't really say that like that.
China, like, have you been over there? There was like a rule that they could only produce for the longest time.
But what are you trying to get out of us?
I'm just saying,
I love our women. I love.
I know. I'm just pointing out. I'm just pointing out that that's funny. Like, that's like, oh, what? And like, I've seen so many shows where like that's been said to make a point where it's reversed. You know.
I would never agree to that. I don't.
Right.
No, man.
I don't think you guys like agree that like it should be one person or this. Like, take that person as they are. But I just thought.
But this is the difference though. This is where it's funny. I think me and Brandon heard it. We're like, yo, you gotta chill. You heard it. You're like, I like how that came out her mouth.
Well, I'm saying because there's so many times in media where you hear the reverse.
But if we heard it from a guy's perspective, I wouldn't say, oh, I like how that came out.
I'm just saying I like what they did. Like, and they were like making it so you'd have a guttural reaction. And I said, well, she's right. Like how you said, everybody's like, they would get it more. They'd be more easy to train than if it were a man, you know?
Fact.
Not saying you like men more, you know what I mean?
I definitely don't.
That was nothing. I could have blown that place up in a second. Like, what are we doing?
Okay, huh?
They're not doing
nothing. Would you like that avocado in your mouth too?
No, I would blow them up before that happened.
Oh, you're gonna be better than Egwene?
Have you named it Imani?
What? Have you named
her name?
What?
Whoa.
Egwene. Let's see what this Egwene can do.
This Egwene can do like she's a it, not a she.
Man, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I just trouble, man. Come on, man.
I mean, I know earlier they were trying to play with her and treat her like a pet, but they are really serious about this.
You will be brighter than her.
Bro, we're not
Shut
talking.
up.
We're not talking, Shada. We're not talking. We're not talking.
Egwene's enough. I had enough. Be quiet.
You're mine.
Ew. What? Stop. This is weird.
I can't wait till Egwene get free. Till Egwene get free.
She's doing a side quest right now. It's just a quick side quest.
This weave is simple.
Oh, shut up.
Of air.
She got a little peach fuzz. Why is that before talking to me?
What y'all checks in the mouth?
Your power.
What level of fart made the back of her pants go up like that?
I knew you were doing that. I knew
that was one of them 10-second farts right there, man. Lord have mercy. Because the Egwene dress ain't popping up like that. Oh, so she's pulling from her.
Blow her up. I literally cannot take it.
Egwene.
Do the most, Egwene. Do the most. Yes, sir. Get them sisters on there.
Goodness.
I would have blown them all up, honestly.
Oh, she left a little crater on her junk. Brother Book heard that. Golly. So did Miles the cat. Brother Book been bleach dying.
Ew, quit like, get her off the screen. I literally cannot.
So let's assess these a little bit more. I know we paused it a lot. Do you think they actually don't have powers? The only way they have powers by sucking it from them?
No, I think they do have powers, but
But every woman that has it like seems like they're associated with it.
But she explained it when they're like burning down the tree or whatever, like together. But like obviously, since Egwene is so powerful, this is like testing their limits or something. She said.
But hear me out on this. But they treat women with the one power like pets. So why would another pet treat another pet like a pet?
Yeah,
that's what. Because every time they do the power, they seem like they have to be next to one of those Shanchin women.
But she explained it. They like fit like a lock and a key. Like I think they both have power. Because there's no use for that. Like they would both.
Oh no, it's useful.
I mean, yes, but I'm just saying, like.
I never thought of a dog walking a frog. Imagine Clifford walking Kermit.
I know, but I'm saying like they both.
I like Kermit walking Clifford.
They lit Brother Book up back then early. He looked just like my toy.
Elaine Jacquard.
This brother know everybody, man.
Of course,
he knows everybody.
He's been around for 10 trillion.
Oh, now you try to hate him.
Your name sings in his ears. Now get up. We don't have much time.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
Your name sings in his ears. Y'all really need to go get Egwene before she stopped caring about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Builder.
I feel like I'm playing a video game right now.
You hear like a dialogue.
Yeah, where you like tapping through what they're saying. Come on.
Yeah, but the book can get a little long-winded at times.
Because he got more time than the rest of us, literally.
True.
Is he cutting his fingernails over that part?
No, he's whittling. Yeah, we said it was in the dark book.
I lie there thinking about all the people in the world, all of them hurting.
Okay, wow.
Is this a sex thing or a murder thing? Because either way, I'd prefer you skip the talking.
Whoa, Matt. Whoa.
Wait,
if it's one of them, keep talking as long as you want.
Oh, whoa. Either one of them.
He said, because either way, I would prefer you skip the talk. Oh, man, no.
Matt's ready to get into whatever he's getting into. Like,
brother, no.
Man, you play too much, bro.
I have a gift for you.
Oh, no, not the dagger.
This tea shows you things.
It gives you that mint ability. Mint tea.
Lets you glimpse your past life. All the people you used to be.
like, why are you just drinking it, though?
So this is like the portal to the multiverse.
Yeah.
Only one.
What if you pour two?
You've always wanted to know who you really are, Matt.
Right. It makes you.
Bro, I didn't know some Lipton tea could give you this much power.
Hey.
First time I ever slept through the night.
But you're like a demon. Like.
He still got the roach back too.
Yeah, he got the flat roach back.
Yeah.
He got the pre-smushed one.
It just.
Quick question though, would y'all be sipping that tea if he left it in there for you?
Like, because that's why Matt's such an easy target. He's so constantly unsure of himself, like I said, that it's like he's willing to literally do anything to like figure out who he is.
Who is that in that sand though? I saw him too. They're right down there.
They look the same. Uh-oh. New girl.
Is that Matt, mama?
Why does this remind me of Dune?
Take me to Julian.
See you, bro. What if Julie did walk over the screen?
Yeah. That would have been training.
When did you start acting out here in the wintertime?
If Julian got in this before me, it'd be crazy.
Dang. They need to clean that blood off y'all wardrobe.
All the homie.
Life is a dream from which
She might need a retwist. You know what I mean? But we'll talk about that later. So this is where Rand's from, though.
They spear is crazy.
Yeah.
I bet those two women could probably take 100 men out. Is it time to spar? What
No, I think they're doing like some death ritual.
And she didn't say nothing about no dancing either.
Gonna get a new shyster.
Yeah, I told you it's like a hazing thing. Dang.
No, she's been with them girls.
Oh, no, he wasn't.
Why are we doing this?
So are they beating her because she was her responsibility and she died?
I don't know. We don't know, I guess.
Hopper, get in there if you want to. They're gonna be, bro. You're gonna be a hot dog, my boy. No. You can't jump with it though. You can't jump with it. You can't jump. Dang. Aviendha. Parents, show me the cha-cha slide. Something. Show me one of the dance moves she taught you.
Guess it's just to make them stronger, beat the grieving out of.
You think it's that, or you think it's accountability?
No, it seems like.
Like you done poured it now.
But if you want to find out who you are, and that tells you more about yourself, would y'all not do it?
I know who I am.
And
like this is ridiculous.
Yeah, you know who you are, but you don't know who you were before.
I don't care where I am. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he puts himself in the silliest of scenarios.
He don't really have much.
So you're not taking a period?
No.
Hold on.
I literally
You said you was ready for him to get active, right?
But so
I feel like this is the precursor to him getting active.
I feel like this is him putting himself in another scenario after scenario because he's so like, I don't know who I am. I want to like. It's just like I want to slap you, silly. Why are you drinking random liquids after you've been kidnapped by your kidnapper?
It's dog tea.
Like literally, what are you drinking? Put that down for the.
He didn't even smell it first.
Just
like
ridiculous.
normally when you.
I don't think he can get past his own scent. To be honest, I don't know when the last time that brother bathed here. So everything.
Everything, Matt. I really just dislike Matt, honestly.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's what he was slicing up some shrooms in that guy. Or a little fentanyl.
A little mushroom drink, you said?
That's just weird.
No,
whatever
not
you got going
not
over
that
there.
mushroom.
That shroom tea. And you want to talk about Matt?
Oh, that's
You
crazy.
sitting over here drinking mushroom tea.
I know GT Dave.
As long as you don't start doing what he's doing right there, we cool. Because we're going to have to Aviendha you. We're going to have to take some accountability if you start doing that.
I know who I am. And I know I like GT Dave.
Yeah, that.
Just traumatizing himself.
It's just weird seeing everybody go through the different phases of doing what people want them to do. Wayne had to get beat down. They didn't have to do Matt like that.
I'm never sleeping again after this.
He could never do this stuff though.
You think, bro?
I know he can't.
I think when he tap in,
like, who is he drowning right there? He could never do this stuff though. Like this, that's the thing.
That transition is crazy though.
Yeah.
Him transforming into his mama, that's wild.
That Jones do.
And then becoming his mama, looking at his mama.
Yeah, that's weird.
Just like him.
Like who?
I feel like the person who said just like him was the previous him.
No, because he left the show. They're not calling.
No, not the previous actor. I'm talking about one of the other reincarnations of himself.
Yeah.
Because he said just like him with a little bit more evil grimace to it.
Yeah.
And he was scaring in terror. He was shrieking in terror.
We can break it down all day long. That was a crazy scene.
That probably was one of the most trippy scenes of the show thus far. She really got that boy cut it over like that?
Tried our way, Moraine. And we nearly lost everything.
Oh, she did more than just sit him down.
I was to find the Dragon Reborn. You were to get the tower ready to support it.
Rand is over there slump.
And yet here you are, stilled.
She jabbing. She jabbing a little bit.
Can you imagine, Moraine, if one of the Forsaken got their hands on him?
The crazy part is, a Forsaken has his hand on him.
Oh, her.
It's the crazy part.
All over.
She gonna keep
in
that.
his dreams and everything.
Legs on them.
Ooh, you hear that? She finally, somebody had to talk some sense into that girl.
We shall announce him as Dragon.
Y'all finna put him on blast?
Right, that doesn't make sense.
I don't know about that one, man.
What if they told everybody that you killed peacocks and put them on your head?
He is under our control.
Would you still have an ambulance seat?
He's still in that position.
But what type of weave did she hit him with?
She said sit down.
What is happening to me?
The timeout weave.
That's a timeout weave. You're right. That's a timeout weave. Negro sit still weave.
She has to channel to keep the shield in place, but when it drops, you'll feel yourself again.
The crazy thing is that the woman that's over there watching the door, she a backstabber too. She went to ambulance seat too.
Don't say it's not true because it's literally true.
I thought Lanfear told him not to talk to her no more.
Oh yeah. Nobody's trying to kill you, Rand. Relax.
And they certainly don't want me being held prisoner by the ambulance seat.
Oh, so they got Egwene there because they're trying to lure Rand there.
And I'm tired of...
Go upstairs now.
Oh, he talking to his mama like that?
Because he's about to become the king.
Yeah, but Simba didn't talk to his daddy and them like that.
Why are you here?
To deliver an order.
What does our master ask of me?
I told you, bruh. I told you. Never mind, Moraine. Don't eat that sandwich. Don't eat that sandwich, Moraine.
Because they had us believing he had no.
What did I said the only reason I was gonna give her a pass for not eating that sandwich is if this brother was a dark friend.
You know what? That's a
like,
because that's a perfect.
I thought I said that, but I really didn't mean it. Like I agree with you that dude might be a dark friend or whatever. Because that was like not the wildest thing.
He's
but that
in
was
power. Like he's the perfect position to be a dark friend. He's in power. He
was a dark friend the moment he told his mom to go upstairs now.
I mean, he already said
this. Like that.
He said this is royal business, and then he wanted to exert his power. You know.
Question about that power though. Do you feel like his mama went upstairs because she knows he's a dark friend and she better listen to him?
No, I feel like that's going too deep, but I think she was like, whoa, what's going on? And I know like she probably knows her having any say is like going.
That's crazy. Moraine nephew is a dark friend.
But they set that up perfectly because he had everybody believing he still had this childlike dopiness. Like, how is he going to be the king? He's so excited about his wedding, literally like a kid. Like, craziness.
Dude, that's why he want Moraine now. So they can finish the gentling.
You know what, bro? Moraine walks back one step for me. You think? Hold on. You think Moraine knows though? And she just playing the game?
That's too much theorizing. She's not worried about him.
I wouldn't say that, bro.
I would say
that's what
she might though, because that's the only reason I'm not eating my nephew's sandwich.
No, that was
now I kind of see her point of view.
What
more
on what?
She can't trust nobody. That's for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like she can't trust. Like anybody, literally anybody can be a dark friend.
Well, yeah.
And that's why she ain't telling nobody nothing.
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
Remove her from the board.
Hold on. Did the dark one tell you to do that, or is that your direction?
Right.
Because you already walked in looking like you was mad.
And if your mother suspects anything,
what, you gonna kill her?
take care of her too.
Well, she just wants people to kill their family because she lost her family.
Right. But you said that she was on some stupid stuff because of.
Who's listening through that little portal? Oh, I told you she knows. She knows.
She said something's up after he talked to me like that.
Soon and very soon.
Yeah.
You are going to see the king.
And she is in both ways.
Yo, nosy behind. You knew your song was one of the ones when it came out the room.
Because she.
But what's up with this man, bro? What is?
Matt told him either one. Just get it up. Stop talking. What was you gonna say, Carianna?
What was I gonna say?
You said you.
I feel bad for Moraine's sister because her son sucks now too. Yeah. Moraine sucks. Like, she really ain't got nobody for real. You know what I mean?
She does. Lan. Unless y'all really ready to say that y'all think Lan a dark friend.
No, I'm talking about a Moraine's sister.
Oh, you talking about Lanfear?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. She got a little old dude with the look. Jeffrey. No. Giannis. He got Giannis. She got Giannis.
Still puppy.
You think Giannis is a dark friend?
Bro, this man is a weirdo, bro. Bonafide weirdo, bro.
No, don't you?
I think it's weird that he's sitting in Matt's stench and like not squealing in horror.
The wheel turns and people are hurt.
He does everything gently, though. Even hurting people, he does gently. So he's in opposition to the reincarnation, is what it sounds like.
And all I want is just to close my eyes one day.
Mm.
I have to open them again.
I know somebody who can help you with that.
That's interesting, though. He want to just be done with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
he don't want to take over the world. He just want to end it so he can just be gone.
I think he's like speaking tongue in cheek to Matt.
He's speaking fingernail in cheek to Matt. I think he's being genuine.
No, yeah, but he know. Okay, but Matt relates to that as well deeply.
Yeah. So what do you think was tongue in cheek about that?
Well, because I thought he was just like saying what Matt was experiencing and not himself.
I think he was showing Matt his visions to show how bad things get if he continues to want to live, potentially because he may restart the cycle.
Well, that's just like all of Matt's different lives.
Because I thought Shamel had already said a few episodes ago with it that he was like, he wasn't really with all this reincarnation stuff.
Well, yeah, I know now that Ishamel also means that too, but Matt is also just like, how do I just stop this all? Not just unaliving myself. That's why I asked how.
Wait for what? He got the Noah's Ark jacket on.
Mm-hmm. We saw this in the trailer.
This the Lanfear meeting space. This the Lanfear meeting space.
Hey girl, hey queen.
I ain't gonna lie, Shawty, come get me.
Right.
Come get me.
That's what he's finna ask.
You bad, but these Negroes good bad.
I need your help. I'm in the cell in the Sun Palace. The Adison's holding me.
What, you gonna make a bed, please?
Isn't Moiraine with you?
I told you what she told him.
Can you get me out or not, Lanfear?
She gonna kill some folks in the process though.
Twisting. ain't gonna twist.
Hey,
She's so mean. She's so mean. Like, she's so...
It's ride or die, bro.
And yeah, she slayed.
Lanfear is ride or die.
She's slaying.
I'm surprised she didn't even make him say mommy or something. She just pulled up to get her boo thing.
She said, okay. Like, all right, cool. Let me not play. Because she's like, I'm not going to play all these games. Like, you know I've been waiting on you for 3,000 years. Okay, I'll come get you.
But it's the fact that you think I came back 3,000 years to let some niggas hold my man behind the cell?
She said,
no.
She said, boom, boom, boom. Oh, love that girl. She's great.
Oh, my goodness. It just made her... I think the funniest thing about it, it made... Lanfear's day.
That's actually
him coming to the dream to ask something of her.
Yes,
outside
that's
that
just
did not involve
so
the point.
hilarious. She's got everyone screaming. She is gorgeous.
crazy.
Can I meet her? Like, I just love her.
Why,
bro? Lanfear,
why she blowing everything up though? Because he literally can just walk through.
She's that one, bro. Lanfear's that one.
She's got the little bit of a smile going. I get it, girl.
What is the man doing? Okay.
He's finna get bumped.
Lanfear got something for you. You keep playing. She might.
They're having like a literal like quibble that like an actual couple would have. Okay, I know I said I was gonna do that, but like, can you come get me? Like, really, like.
She kissing him on the head like a son. But she might be Miss Ride or Die, bro.
Yeah.
What do you see when you look at my ring?
Desperate.
You always try to be so hurtful, bro. Give me my key back.
There we've sung her.
Pulled together, held in place.
So she's actually not still.
Nothing being channeled into them.
Whoa. Who got a grip on her?
There's a fire.
The dog lawyer.
In the foregate.
Two brown sisters, they're desperate to study a man who can channel.
But he gave you the answer, though. You got what you want, but you didn't give him nothing he want. I'm not saying he deserved what he want, but he said 1,000 strands, though.
So, I mean, they're powerful. Wait, I'm trying to see her slay. Period.
She is not playing.
Like, her and Rand are like a little toxic couple vibe.
Super toxic.
Yeah, but it's 95% her right now.
Yes.
Right.
I'm not saying Rand ain't gonna get some of that percentage back, but right now
He's gonna like had to over something.
they laughing.
After you beat me.
Fine now. Friends again.
What was they beefing
fulfilled
about?
my total Jordan.
Oh, is obligation.
It's that accountability thing.
I was defending myself when Jolien took the sword to her back that killed her.
That's that. Yeah. So that's what I think. It was her responsibility, so she has to take accountability for that. That's all cool, but don't jump and kick me.
Nah, but that was.
They got a little bit of fun out of that one.
Like no face shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. The face shot.
Like face. No.
I was thinking that the blood on their garments was from the battles they had with other people, but then I realized other people can't touch them.
But that
so it's
also
only from each other.
But that also inadvertently like strengthens them because it like if they can take a hit, it's going to remind her next time to just like go and take a hit and like. I mean, she can't be everywhere at once, but it's just
I guess
you can never be.
It's a different laughter though. It's like. It's like, yeah, we good. Because when your friends die, oh, I'm beating you, girl. I'm beating you. I'm beating the brakes off you.
It's my fault she died. And you can lie with no one else?
Oh, she's still asking my fuck about this. They just out there walking though. Get a segue or something.
What do you think it'll do when we try to put it on?
Put you in the chokehold you can never get out of.
Oop, girls.
Is that Renna? Is that her sister?
It's well.
It's Renna's sister, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
A little trickery.
Period.
You know what you gotta do next. You know what you gotta do next, Carianna. Pour me my water. Oh, me, girl.
Oh, man, that's upset.
Try to like, I set like explosions beside them so they keep thinking they're gonna get blown up, but they're not, and then they have to think that they're gonna die each time and still try to pour me the water. But when they try to pour me the water, I'm gonna keep trying to stab them with things, but they gotta still try to pour the water.
That's crazy.
Spit on her.
Oh, hit her in the mouth. Hit her in the mouth.
Oh my gosh.
I hate when she touches her.
But you know, people literally treat their dogs better than this. People treat their goldfish better than this. You can't even touch them.
Nah, my turtle gets treated way better than this.
She look like she finna break one of her fingers or something though.
Realized why you fight me.
Did you just not noticing that?
Why we are here.
Ew, girl, get off of me. Okay,
We
so
will only be able to fight it if we stand together.
And I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. This is the nastiest bath ever.
Yeah.
We're only cleaning the things that people can see. Oh Lord, have mercy.
literally leave me alone.
Right.
Anna.
Yes. Can you turn up?
Quite.
She's like in love with her. It's like, what's going on?
I will kill you.
Yeah.
I love it.
Me, that is
hey, bro. Hey. The crazy thing though, I'm glad she said it and didn't get hit with the little blast.
Yeah.
Leave me all you want. I'm still dirty, baby. Yeah. I'm still dirty.
I would have done the same.
Well, Rena got mad. Rena got mad.
Bad.
Dick though. Give me a break.
Look at the right. Yeah.
Period.
Look at my dude here. What's up with these guys? We had a small W this episode.
We did.
I didn't think you would do it.
I needed it.
Oh, trapped. Yes, sir.
Why? I did it for us. I did it for you, Mother.
No, you didn't.
Family name.
For what, girl?
Think that we've risen.
Y'all know my prediction, though, man. Y'all know my prediction.
What? Somebody's gonna die?
No, somebody in particular.
Oh, the mama. Yeah.
Throw it all away.
Because Leandrin already said take care of her. She found out, and she found out.
Mother, Moraine doesn't care about you. She trusts no one. She cares about no one.
The difference between right and wrong. And how much harder it is sometimes to do what is right.
So she giving her sister some love right now. You gonna lock the dark friend out of?
You can't tell the queen.
Not the dog friend and a dog.
I already have.
Oh, she's gonna die.
Oh, snap.
They finna kill him? Or they just finna stand guard?
The Amelin requires your strength to protect Carian. I've been told.
She's tall. Oh my
That's
gosh.
a fact. She look like she's
She's
finna
a
keep rising.
stallion.
Rising like old dude off Doom. Thank you. Free my boy, man. Golly, stretch a little bit. Get one of them.
The Dragon Reborn.
What's good with it, Shotty? You want my autograph?
Maybe he lured. Moraine probably already said the
But
plan.
that's the problem, though. Lanfear's coming.
I know, but I'm saying that's what I'm trying to explain. Maybe Moraine already explained this plan to him, lured Lanfear to come so that she'd be where he was, and you know what I mean.
Lanfear finna be hot.
Yeah.
Cause she looked like she finna walk straight through that door.
Right. It'll be like.
My goodness. It's gonna get bad.
Yeah, I ain't got time to be looking at no maps and stuff.
Hey, Rand, y'all petty for letting all these people be casualties in this plan, though.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That man ain't wrong for asking her. Man, that was not it, bro. You know how she rocked.
Just make sure that we're not followed.
Bro, somebody has a GPS tracker on him that will always be there. Where's Sawan while all this is happening? Where's she at? Just sleeping in a room?
I mean, literally, babe, like he's the only
She
chance.
probably up top watching the jump.
Just looking down at the. Yeah.
Oh, see?
Boom.
Did they
So
already
you think they saw the betrayal?
Link up, sister squad? No, they.
Is that the 14 that she brought? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They got a K-pop group, don't they? You know, them K-pop sisters, you have about like 10 of them in a group.
But yeah, she said she told Tall Sister to come up there to help you know, shield off their thing. So I don't think they know what's going on.
I got you. What are they finna do with that?
Oh, wow.
They sucking the sand out the city?
They're making it. They're literally making it rain.
I don't think they can do that. There's a lot going on now.
Verin to die, you sent her.
Hold on. Can we do a lot check? What did Varen say to her? Did she say
it wasn't?
I feel like it went a lot. What did Varen say though specifically?
We can go look.
Did she just say shield with the sisters, or what did she say?
She said so and so needs you, I think.
Yeah, and she said that's an order. She didn't say an order from who.
The Amelin requires your strength to protect Carian.
That's
so.
That's not.
That's why I've been told to watch the boys. She didn't say by who. They really know.
I figured she didn't lie. I was just curious of what mixture of words.
That's why Moraine said what she said.
What?
Like clever words.
I'm glad that y'all did this.
She the cap queen. Moraine's the cap queen.
She said, you know,
so when she give you props, you did your thing.
I think Varen might got it though. Because I'm gonna say why. Cause she did that to another sister who knows the laws about it. But she been doing that to kids. She did that to another sister.
You sent her.
So that's an unintentional lie though. She said you sent her. Even though she don't know she lying, she lying. So her power should be stripped from her.
Lead the sisters and heal the injured.
All right, get in from Lanfear if you want to.
I like her little earrings, baby.
And that's why she can't be Emily, see, because she making mistakes like that.
They got finessed.
Bro, you mad at her. Can he ever channel without being mad?
It looks like a knot tied together.
Shamael didn't steal you. Not even a Forsaken could do that alone.
Because remember, in Shama, when they said you might as well kill us, she's just like, no. He said, remember the statement he said about a dead Aes Sedai is better, or a living Aes Sedai is better than a dead Aes, whatever statement he said in regards to that. So the way he said that, it almost made me think, can she still be useful from a supernatural perspective?
He's died off.
It can be removed.
Oh, she's super happy now. Look at her.
You'll have to cut it.
Moraine finna get her powers back this episode?
Uh-oh, Tyrion.
She looking at that like, you know when I get it, I'm finna cut up. I'm back, baby, when I get it.
She's gonna act like nothing she ever did mattered. Like she's gonna think like she doesn't have to apologize to anyone, and like she's like, well.
As soon as she get her power back, her and Lan finna do the secret handshake.
Yeah, they finna go get a hot tub. They finna get a hot tub.
He's gonna go get fine.
Meet me in the hot tub.
That's a fact.
I trust you.
Come on.
I don't know why.
It took all season 2 to trust somebody. Is Moraine finna get her powers back, bro? Lord have mercy, Rain. What type of power is that? Oh, hold on. Hold it still, brother.
Finna cut through her.
She got it back. Oh, look at her. She got it.
She
got it. Oh, these Negroes done messed up. I'm back. She said,
that's all it took.
Give him a hug. Give him a hug now. Both of them.
It took me so long.
No.
She should be apologizing, not you, brother.
That's an L. That's an L for sure.
Man, no, bro. No.
That's an L for
sure. Tell her to come to Big Daddy. That's what you need to be saying right now. I told you Big Daddy will come.
Can I be like, y'all just ruined a good moment, bro.
It
was a good moment. I had to ruin it with my boy saying that.
Bro, come on.
So in contract subsection B of the Aes Sedai,
he doesn't even have seen. Like, why couldn't she have gone? She didn't even like look. If she, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not his problem.
Research she did.
She could have been like, nah.
We almost there, y'all. But that's
she
crazy.
Loved being upset.
That was in subsection B.
She loved being upset.
1.5 font size. And she back, bro.
Oh, okay, it was chill. She's literally fine.
She back and ready. Oh, she back though. Hey, Moraine, forgive me. I know you got the pass back, so don't take it out. I still believe it. You know.
He did that like.
Still wasn't, you know what I'm saying, being a jerk.
She hit it. Swan, tell me them steel jokes again now.
Yeah.
She's not a threat. Wait till they don't find this out.
Y'all, man, hurry up, bro.
That's crazy.
Y'all is on the You come here.
She go. Dang, dang, Swan.
Close the waygate, Moraine.
No, I'm finna.
They gonna fight. They gonna fight to the death over this. Oh, no, mother.
Lied to me about being stilled.
No, she did not.
No.
I don't want to
Oh.
force you. You swore to obey me.
Y'all kicked me out the
An
time.
unbreakable oath. Bound by the One Power. I command you to close the waygate.
What Lanfear? Oh! Lord have mercy! She got that type of pull on them? Oh, Lord have mercy. She turned into an Aes Sedai zombie. An Aes Sedai puppet. Dang. And y'all can't talk after this.
Nah.
We can't talk after this.
No. They also made me mad because they took way too long.
Her power is OP right now.
I knew she had that wand.
Would have killed her.
No, it's over. It's over. I told you, Lanfear, pull up. Pull up, Lanfear. Be nice, though. Kinda. Bro, Swan finna get killed, bro. Swan, this is Lanfear. Damn, get your old behind down.
He said, I got backup plan, babe.
I told you the next time I saw you two together, I'd kill.
You're not going to touch her.
Man, she put Swan in a vegetative state.
A broken Amlin is more useful to me than a dead one.
So she done flipped it.
That's crazy. Now she ain't got no power.
Swan is full-fledged animal. She's looking like a peacock. Now she look like a deer that a truck just hit on the side of the road with all that brown on.
Swan really made me irritated. Get her out the frame. Let's go. Get her at the frame. Let's get.
Pick up, put her in the back of the truck.
We'll carve her up tonight.
Put the antlers on the wall. So they teaming up with Lanfear. I never saw this.
Hold on.
Oh goodness gracious! She
Well,
on that
Moraine
full
can't
slump.
come.
Yes, Moraine can.
They're breaking up.
Shit like you did.
She hit her with that goo goo gaga weave. Oh, she bleeding from the nose.
Is she dying? Oh snap!
She ain't Emily C no more. She Emily Floor.
They can only afford her for this season, so.
That was the sharpest little end though.
Yeah.
That was a great episode, bro.
That was great.
That was a great episode. Probably set a world record for the amount of times that we hit pause. On the episode, for
Literally.
sure. But I feel bad for Swan, but at the same time, I don't know if I do.
No, I don't. I'm tired of everybody.
I feel bad, but at the same time, I don't know if I do.
Stop talking.
Y'all want to talk about some of the things first? Y'all want to just go straight into the preview?
No, let's just watch it all and then talk about it all. Ooh, I'm already
Here we go,
loving
y'all.
how this starts.
All right, here we go. Preview for.
She is my girl.
Dang.
The new drip crazy.
This is the last episode.
I'm going to follow her on every single social media platform. She's my favorite girl ever.
This is the last episode.
Yeah, bro.
Ah, this is crazy.
I love Lanfear.
They really wrong for this. I ain't gonna lie.
She is the only one having too much fun.
I could find out. Said that Lanfear,
Sitting together
and the
like this.
Shamel were inseparable before the War of Power. They were best
Oh,
friends.
wait.
Like these kids.
Huh?
What? We are all the heroes of another age.
Oh, the daggers done came back. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. That's for. Oh, that was for Patchy. I can tell the way Land hit him. Golly. How many frames per second is that? 1,000? That was Dane's dad.
And you'll turn them all to the dark.
Who are you?
Oh, hold on. Whoa. Go back. Why am I looking like that?
What? Matt's holding him.
Daddy,
You see that? Matt's holding him. And he said, "Who are you?"
Hold on, bro. I know, but he said, "Who are you?" Like Matt is not being like Matt. He knows.
Just so we're clear, who's dead on the floor right there?
No,
This is Rain.
No, that looked like Renna. And she got the fart back.
I would love
pants.
if that was her.
Like a leg.
This preview is revealing a lot because this is Rand. You see that?
Dang, I don't know
Ethan
if we
is-
should have watched it. Oh.
That is definitely
No, that's definitely Matt. And the way he said, "Who are you?" Because we already seen Matt going flip side, and we
And
seen
him
Shamel saying,
"Stupid dagger." Literally, Matt needs to go away. Like,
and we saw Shamel saying, and he's like, "What do I got to do to stop the cycle?"
well,
He might have been like, "Let your other you tap into you."
Well, you know what I will say?
Dang,
I'm not excited for this to be over, but I'm excited to show all my friends this show because I was telling them about this. And
Hold on, this makes me think about something. There's this show called Altered Carbon, I think.
I saw that. That was really good. It was very explicit.
That's why I stopped watching.
Yeah, it was pretty explicit.
But in the show, different people become different people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like what's that? What's the guy with the police box? Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Yes.
Do you think we might be a show right here where they could potentially kill Rand, but have him come back as Michael B. Jordan?
I would not want that at all.
He was already a black man. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all really bringing our people together by letting us know we could all be each other. Just depending on.
I mean, that could be very like that could. I would be so devastated. But it would take thousands of years, and then they'd have to rehash the entire cast. I mean, there's whole books about these specific characters, so I already know that's not about to happen. But
and they also said that this book has a vast amount of characters in it. So could that vast amount be the fact that they recycle the same person just in different iterations of their life?
No, we're getting too lofty. We're getting too lofty.
I think Bruce Stan would have said the same thing until he became Rand. All I'm saying is I don't think they care about playing with time in the series.
I know they don't, obviously. It's called Wheel of Time, but I'm just saying, like, we're getting too lofty in our thought processes. Anyways.
Would you ever see Moraine and Lanfear teaming up? Did you ever see Lanfear and Moraine teaming up?
I mean, wouldn't put it aside. I mean, Lanfear kind of seems like a free agent, to be honest.
Do you want to talk about Ishi's actual motivations and what the Wheel of Time actually is? Because I felt like during one of the little asides, it was a conversation that should be had in more long form. So is that something you want to talk about or no?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I like that he's just tired. He wants it to stop. He's seen enough. Let's be done. And y'all know I can relate to that. I get sleepy. I get tired. Let's wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I think this is why I wanted to ask this question, is because it's not that. It's not. Is what he wants to do, is because the Wheel of Time is essentially the entire workings of the universe and time.
Mm-hmm.
And souls that die are eventually reborn in a new form over and over and over again.
It's
and those that can remember it do remember it.
Yeah.
And so he's been reborn so many times that he wants to break the entire wheel so that time and the world no longer exist, period. Nobody's ever born or dies ever again. It is just nothingness.
He just wants it to be done.
That's a fact. And it kind of reminds me of like a Thanos-like bad guy.
Thanos. You say Thanos.
I keep saying Thanos all the time. Thanos-like bad guy. Meaning that they, in their mind, think they're doing something good even if it's super bad.
Yeah, that's why
But is it super bad to you?
That's why I truly sometimes love to find out more about villains than the protagonist, because it's very obvious. No, I'm being so serious.
I know you like Lanfear from the jump. We know.
Yes, but there's a lot of complexity. It's like with villains, a lot of the time they've been in the game longer than the protagonist has been. So there's a lot of complexity that comes with their storyline. Obviously, we don't want he can't make that decision for everyone. I want to end it so we can never live again. But I do like knowing and understanding what he's here for, because it's all the pieces of the puzzle are coming together. And in a way, I kind of empathize with that, where death is kind of what's his reprieve is, all for him to go through the trials and struggles of life over and over again.
Do you, after seeing what his ultimate vision is he more bad as bad or less bad than you thought he was?
I would say it's even, this sounds like contradictory, but I don't think he's any less or more bad. I think his motives is a little bit more simplistic than I thought it would be.
More simplistic?
Like, there's a difference between simplistic and elemental or fundamental.
Yeah.
So in a sense that something that's simplistic is not necessarily something that is less deep or less fundamental to your existence.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's any less deep. I think it's a very deep concept that he's speaking on. But I think a lot of the times in stories and storylines and things, we get like this whole reason as to why they want all this power in the world, and it's because they think they can do this, this, and this, and this. Like, his is very straightforward and like, I just want to be done.
But going into that though, and whether it be simplicity and then yours just want to be done, either way, I feel like it's still selfish.
Of course,
well, you're tired. You know,
but that's why I said I don't think.
Can we have a council to determine?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it makes him any less or more evil. I knew you're killing off all these people. They don't want that to happen. You're still evil regardless. You're still the antagonist. You know what I mean? And villains typically don't do things for the happiness of the world. They do things for their selfish endeavors.
Oh, well, he sounds like he does think what he's doing is going to be for the better of the world. The same way
he specifically spoke on himself in a way. Correct me if I'm wrong if I missed that. But he said, what did he say? He was like, I just want it to end. He said, I just want it to end.
But he also showed Matt versions of himself, which was almost showing like, look how bad of a dude you've been. Do you want to continue to keep being that bad of a dude?
That's one person to get on his side. He's not going to be able to give the 7 bajillion people a cup of tea to see how bad this is. He's not even trying to make a premise that we've known. So he's not even trying to get people on this bandwagon. You know what I mean?
Feel like
I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Mm-hmm. Like, Ishmael is 3,000 years old. He has 3,000 years of experience. He has 3,000 years of wisdom, you could say, compared to the other characters. Does he have a point since he is 3,000 years old?
I think that's a good question. In regards to the point portion, I think he has a long use case as to the fact that the way the world is currently going, it's not going to work that way. Yeah. And whether or not he's tried to decipher if there's another plan, I think he's just more so on the side of, I just want to wipe the whole thing away, as opposed to trying to find a different alternative. But granted,
that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, it's kind of like what Carianna said. It's selfish. His 3,000 years, the only 3,000 years that he knows is the one that got set back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was completely ruled by darkness.
Yeah.
So he don't know a future in which the dragon makes everything right and stuff like that. So he doesn't know that wheel. The only wheel he knows is the one that he knows.
You can, unalive yourself each time you come in if you want to be done with it all. But
right back in it then.
Isn't that just doing Groundhog Day over and over and over?
That's a fact.
It is, but it's still.
You check out at 10 a.m. and you're back.
That's a fact.
At 8 a.m. 2 seconds later.
But it's inevitably and inherently, like, I get that that's his burden he has to bear, and that's like really unfortunate for him and himself, but he doesn't get to decide that for the world regardless of his wisdom or not. You know what I mean?
How about this? Do you think he ever was a good dude?
Huh?
You think he ever was a good dude?
I'm sure. You never know what 3,000 years can. They say older people get senile because of all they've seen in their life. You know what I mean?
Even in listening to him,
but here's another
identified
thing.
himself as the father of lies. So it doesn't. It's like, how much do I want to listen to him?
Speaking of that, who's to say that he actually showed Matt his actual past lives? You know what I mean? Like, he could have just given him some hallucinogenic or something that he could have manipulated him with. Like, if he wants to get somebody to go on his journey with him to end the world, then he's gonna do whatever.
Hey Brandon, how are you feeling about Matt right now? I couldn't tell. It felt like you were a little iffy on him. Where do you stand with Matt right now?
Wait, Matt, man, it's another confusing situation because it's like I feel for Matt, man. Matt just really want to know his purpose in life and who he is internally and who he is within this situation, but he just keeps getting toyed with.
I like the fact that you said it's like he's being toyed with.
He's been getting toyed with
But
the whole time.
he puts himself in these vulnerable. He's like
Matt on Twitch said Matt is awesome. I gotta highlight that.
He puts himself, and this might just be how the show's depicting it, but I can't even put into real word. Like I haven't found the words exactly to put it, but he's just such a weak link. Like he's just out in the open, oblivious to everything that's going on. And like
I feel like he is until he isn't.
But when has he proven he's not oblivious to
I'm
it?
not saying it has come yet, but I feel like when he does manifest, whatever, like when Brandon was talking about, he has something in him that whenever it does come about, I think we're gonna realize. Yeah,
I would like to see his character arc. I really would, because right now he just irritates me. Like why he's in dumb scenarios like all the time. He's been kidnapped how many times? Like let's
this
figure
last
it
one
out.
was like the simplest kidnapping ever.
Yeah, like let's.
He almost volunteered, and he almost said, "Do whatever you want to do, just stop
Yes,
talking."
like let's put some barriers around us so that we're not this easily. You're drinking anything. You're believing anything. Like you're so lost as a human being. It makes me irritated, and I know that's not fair because there's real people in real life that like.
But I feel like when you say that, that makes a lot of sense. But I also, if I come to his defense, not saying that people should make bad decisions based on the bad predicaments that they're in. I feel like his life has been that way. It shaped him that way. His parents have not really been that good to him. I mean, he's always like searching for money, trying to scrounge for himself. He attempted to trust Moraine and them. That has left him in a relationship that got him kind of put in prison.
But he didn't.
With Leandra, and then he had a friendship that he's trying to build with.
He's always
trying to build with men, and then that you saw how that backfired on him a little bit.
But here's the thing: I'm not just traveling with anybody. Two, he's always not leaning to, let me lean to somebody who looks trustworthy.
He's far away from home. He started off traveling with his friends.
Right. He decided, I'm just going to go off by myself. Like, all right. He puts himself in these like stupid scenarios because he's just like this all the time.
Yeah, but that may be why he left them the first time.
And here's another thing to think of.
Like,
go ahead.
Season 1. That may be why he left them, because he was like, bro, I'm finna jack something up. It's only a matter of time.
But that bites him in the butt. Like, what he will go full-fledged on is like, I'm going to drink this random liquid from my kidnapper. But he won't. I'm going to not drink this.
What other choice?
But that's so,
did he have in that situation?
What other choice? And then two, everybody else, if we just be honest, we'll see how it manifests. Everybody else who is trusted in other organizations or places to do things are getting used like puppets right now. Egwene is getting taken advantage of. Rand had to go to a counselor and he got put in a fetal position. Perrin was out with some of his homeboys. His homies got turned into a bugle.
They're fighting back. They're not leaning into their abuse. Take control of your life.
To be fair, Matt is the only one who hasn't shown some type of power.
What does that matter?
It matters because all of them have some kind of identity.
They got something for themselves.
All he know, just to be real, is he has some kind of darkness within him.
Okay, but they're trying to tap in. But they have all put effort into tapping into those things. You know what I mean? Like
he put effort into not tapping into those things.
That's what I'm saying.
By getting away from everybody.
But that's what I'm saying. He's putting effort in the wrong things. Like he will put effort into these like self-deprecating things so he can manifest that he's this horrible human being. Egwene didn't just say, I have the one power. She went out in the woods with Moraine and was like, I'm going to try to whatever.
Exactly.
And then
is everybody who is something in this series had somebody to say, "Come on, let me show you."
They got a mentor.
But
Matt is the only one.
You can
And now
argue
his
that.
mentor is the Dark Lord.
But Piran didn't start off with a mentor. He like
didn't
went.
start off, but he got one.
I know, but he didn't just get one. It's because he went on a path with people that are like trust, and you can't guarantee everything. Like the men was like tossed up in the sky.
So are you drinking that drink or are you not drinking that drink? And how fast?
Oh, I'm not drinking that mess.
I'm not drinking any beverage handed to me by an unknown man ever in the show in my life.
I'm not drinking that mess.
That's so. Oh dang, I don't.
But if I'm Matt, I'm drinking it.
I just want to be honest.
See, there we go. If you're Matt, you're drinking.
If I'm Matt, I'm drinking it.
If the drink does what it was supposed to do, fine. But if there's some other hidden agenda, then no.
But you don't know that. That's
that's my answer. So if I don't know that, then I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
If I do clearly know that, then I'm drinking. Let's wrap up the mad discussion.
Don't like them.
Now we're going on to let's talk about Aviendha. They teased us a little bit, man. Like it was good. We almost thought we saw her when they showed the first desert scene and we were out of our normal environment. But then it panned down to be a shot of Egwene. We'll bookmark that because we're gonna go back to that scene. But we're gonna talk about Aviendha. We had a brief interaction with them, and I feel like not the only point, but the most important point that her scene showed was more so getting into the culture of the Maiden of the Spears and the way that they go about things. And just kind of like a check-in, hey, they're okay. They're still kicking, they're still alive. But seeing them pretty much have an accountability beating.
That's wild. I won't be doing that.
For Aviendha was interesting. It is not, but I feel like it is one of the foundations that makes their group so tight.
Tight, yeah.
It makes them so tight. Knowing that, like, I'm invested in keeping you alive or it will literally impact me. Not that that's the heart and the soul of why they do it. But yeah, so what did y'all think about that?
I know that you and Brandon are like, we gotta see Aviendha, you know what I mean? But I think in the way that the show does it, like, yes, I would love to see more of Aviendha, but it's like they give us these snippets because we're like, okay, we're secure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna see her again. I know that she's got it covered. I was intrigued to know a little bit about where she came from and like what their story was. But overall, it's kind of interesting to pick up that all of these groups have some level of like abuse and like primalness to them, where she's literally being beaten to a pulp. So yeah.
Gotcha. Brandon, what were your thoughts about the Aviendha scenes we saw today?
I mean, that was cool. Her getting beat like that, I didn't. Okay, I understand accountability and everything, but like my thing was like the face.
Yeah, the face shots.
Yeah, I was like, I feel you, but y'all kind of going a little too hard on the face. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what if you hit her in the eye and it knock her eye out the socket?
Yeah.
And now she is half the warrior that she was.
Did y'all pick up on their faces though when they like laid the punches? They weren't like happy to do it. Like there was like a worried look in their eye after like.
But it seemed like they had some intensity too, though.
They did. They did, but like their face, like they were like they did not like doing it.
Well, that's the interesting thing about them. Even when we saw Aviendha for the first time, when she was interacting with Perrin, she's a sweet girl. Like she's a sweet girl. Yeah. When it's time to work, it's time to work. And it's interesting because it seems like they separate those two things, because immediately after they got to beating on Aviendha, they were laughing.
Yeah.
They were laughing. And of course it took us off guard, like, whoa. But to them, it was just a part of something they had to get through so they can continue on their journey.
Which I understand.
And there's no point in like, you know how you said you don't like to fester on things and just be soapy and mopey about things. You want to get to the next thing.
Like I like
they did that fast. So much so that if I had to pick today a group to be in, and it seems like they maiden, so I'm guessing they're women. Yeah. I like their group so far out of everybody else that we've seen.
And I will say
from what I've seen thus far.
If you like, that's such a good point. Like one thing that I did pick up on is like after they were done beating the crap out of her, they were like, ha. I've like said several times in this, like, we're hindering productivity, like we're hindering progression, and like them girls just get to it, get it done with. And like I think that's been like a thing, like said, like men like to duke it out, and like they'll be over their beef, and then like girls will just like talk, and like, but I like how this was like the girls are gonna have their strong bond, they're gonna duke it out, and we're gonna go to the next thing, because they are dealing with these hard things, and they do seem like a small pack, but they gotta hold their own, you know. So
and my thing is like, I'll take a beating for my brother and my sister. I'm not taking a beating as your pet, and I'm not taking a beating for you to test me, and I'm not taking a beating just because, you know what I'm saying, you just feel like it. So out of all the ones that we've seen thus far, between them and Perrin, I like their pathways a little bit more, just because of the foundation that we've seen them set.
Yeah, I'm digging. I would probably have to go with the wolf pack.
I like how in the series, when you're introduced to a new group of people, like the White Cloaks, the Aes Sedai, you know, the Elias and his crew, the Aiel. Each time when you're introduced to somebody, there's almost like this like getting to know a group of friends. It's like, whoa, they kid around like that? Like that's not what me and my boys do. Like they be punching each other like that, and then laugh about it afterwards. That's a little weird, ain't it?
For sure.
Yeah.
But it's their culture, so it's kind of like exposing you to that group of friends, so that you can kind of understand the way they do things.
That's a great way that you put it, and so much so that I would even say in real life, I see that too. Because like, we may know people who, if I just walked up on them, I wouldn't know that they're friends because of the amount of MFs and Bs and things like that they sling and they call each other. But that's how they interact. Because like, depending on where you're from, like if you were to say that to us or to somebody that we know, that's grounds for fighting. So it is interesting seeing how different people have different customs. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're at odds. It just may be one of their things that they don't necessarily take too much to heart.
And the last thing I'll say about their like culture is like, there's not a lot of back and forth with like who's responsible for this, who's responsible. Like Aviendha was like, no, it's my fault that she died.
She took it.
Yeah, and like when she got there, she knew, all right, it's time for me to get this lit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And most people like, oh, it's not this. She took accountability in a space where most people were like, no, it's not your fault. Like there's so many people, but that is, you have to protect your own. You know what I mean? But even with her knowing that it was her fault, there wasn't a lot of festering within it internally or emotionally.
For sure, bro.
From the
for her character,
outward experience, she was like, that's unfortunate, this happened, it's my fault,
and she's not bitter about it.
Yes,
she's not bitter.
So I really did like how they interacted, because they get the job done, and I love seeing that within a book, a show, anything, you know.
Another brief one. I know we have some major plot points that we hadn't hit on yet, and we're gonna get to those briefly, since this was another brief one. We saw Elaine and Nynaeve talk to Brother Book briefly, and then they seem to have captured one of the Sanchin women.
That was a slay.
What are y'all thoughts about that, and how do you think they may try to utilize her?
Oh no, we gotta infiltrate. That's what's going on. We gotta go get our dog. That's all. You know, it ain't nothing personal, but it's personal. You feel me? Shawty was she got caught lacking. She got hit with a look here.
That's a fact. Right.
I got you here. You know what I'm saying?
With the Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Does this fit right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like how they did that. And I was glad that Elaine, the sweetie, yeah, she took the leadership role. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know how Nynaeve is, guns blazing. We gonna go in there, we gonna ride and go out in the blaze if we had to, like Pac said. Elaine is more tactical within what she wants to get done. The plan to go on and capture one of them little what are they called?
The Sanchin women?
Yeah, one of those clowns.
Karen, what do you think their plans are with
I thought it was a huge manufacturer error, because the fact that anyone can pick one of those rings up, like I know that they got that on like under extenuating circumstances.
Yeah,
but the fact that they could just
Aes Sedai just to get that.
yeah, like it's just the fact that like y'all should have thought through that a little bit more. Them wearing their thing should have repelled that being on them. Does that make any sense? But, you know, that's what they get because they're idiots. And I really, really hope that they get what's owed to them.
So let's go to what I consider to be a small W today, man. Egwene and Rhaena. We got to take our wins when we can get them.
She said in my exact, like, I want her to kill her. Like,
we got to take our wins when we can get them. And the thing about it is that I love so much is I think Rhaena, after the last episode with her pouring over the water, she ain't never going to say another bad word to me again. And I think that, like, dang, I ain't fully break her yet. It just hit her, and to the point where I think it hit her so much to where she might be unsure whether or not she can fully break her.
Because you can't.
Because she cannot. But the whole principle of they walk outside, well, what did you name her? That's just sickening. You know what I'm saying? Sickening. That slave mentality was definitely just sickening. And then I let her keep her name as if it was your authority anyway to let her keep her name, Egwene.
Her mama named her Clown.
That's a fact. And then the whole using her to have the mega fart crater in the middle of the desert, which we know that was mostly Egwene talking about, I ain't gonna need you much for this. Man, come on, bro.
Egwene. She just
what are you talking like? That's when it's like they get their egos boosted from whether they have powers or not. I already know like the Daemane have more powers, so it's just like, oh, like I literally need to kill you. Like I've got to kill you, my love. Like I've got to.
It's interesting, but not seeing Egwene's will be broken. Oh, bro, I'm not gonna lie. It was just we needed that after episode 5.
I was like,
figured that though.
It'll happen.
How hard-headed and bullish Egwene is. I know she wasn't giving up like that easy.
And she's been put through too much. And it really boils down to disgust with me and how Rhaena is like caressing Egwene's face. Like it sends a chill through my body.
That's a theme in the show though.
Like you're
like
violating
does that to people too though.
You're violating me on all accounts. And now it's like physical violate. Don't touch me. Like that's literally what it boils down.
It was bathing her like that.
But you can tell that if anything, Egwene is getting tapped in with her patience. Because I feel like any other moment, if she tried to grab her hand, like she would hit that little shock thing. Something. She would be thinking of something that would get a shock. But to let her wipe her down and then to I will kill you.
She's building her Sediness.
Yeah.
And she's
like
learning.
that being able to lie, but without lying. You know what I'm saying?
How could she say that without getting shocked? I'm thinking about it.
And it is crazy.
She did the word kill. She didn't have an item in her hand, I guess, necessarily.
Nah.
She did start, and then the way she just went back to twisting her braids. You think it was some symbolism?
I'm going to
some symbolism in her twisting her
I've
braids
been there
back?
before.
What you talking about?
What?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Moiraine and Solon.
Oh, you know what's funny?
I'm just gonna let you cook. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna let you cook.
I was trying to hold on this one, but we'll hop straight into it. You know what I'm saying? We here for y'all, so we'll hop straight into it. Brand, you go ahead and start first because I could talk about this for like 2 days, bro. I could talk about this for 2 days.
So with that situation, man, it was gonna happen. It was bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like I from I guess like the middle of the show when she met with Rand and stuff like that, I could tell like she was on something that Moiraine wasn't really on. You know, trying to lock her old buddy up and use him like a concealed carry weapon. I knew that wasn't gonna fly with Moiraine. I honestly didn't know how they was gonna get him
But she
out of
did
that
have a good point. Wait, I'll just wait till my turn.
She had a good point and all that kind of stuff, but I just knew no, Moiraine ain't letting that happen. Yeah, and she will die behind not let everything is going to go the way that Moiraine sees fit. like I said,
I disagree with you though.
I trust
disagree
her
with you.
judgment. I don't trust her. So I feel like I thought they may kill her off, but I think this may be the end. Well, maybe not the end, but
of her as prominent as we've seen her.
Right.
You know, bounce back story in the works for her.
I mean, maybe,
Okay.
but the way she was looking pitiful on that ground, and Moraine was like, "Dang,
yeah,
you really did it. Like you really did something foul by controlling
Going into
me."
what you just said with that, when you was like, Moraine can really do what she wants. I was saying I disagree from the stance of, I think she can, except for when it comes to Swan, and that's how so crazy that she had to do what Swan wanted, but Chance and Lanfear just came and opened that gate open for her to have a way to get out of it, because that was crazy.
Easy Lanfear opened the gate.
She said,
I mean, it took Moraine all
Lanfear
the,
different.
the little karate
And
moves.
we gonna talk about her for
Yeah.
sure.
Lanfear said, "Hey man, open up, man."
So all I'm gonna say is any relationship, especially romantic, where there's such a distinct power dynamic, I don't think it's gonna work, babe. You know what I mean? Because you got two headstrong individuals here, and you really see how that literally in a moment destroys their relationship, because I don't even think her like being disgruntled on the ground was the end for Moraine. The end for Moraine was when Swan commanded
That was sickening.
Moraine
And you could tell it
to
hurt
close
both
the
of them,
gate.
but it was-
Yeah,
it
because Swan knew, like,
She crossed the line.
yes, Swan was the only one that could get her to see some truth in the matter. When she called her out for like, you weren't doing your job because you're so worried about your pride, I was like, finally, that penetrated the insanity of Moraine's action. It wasn't insane. I wouldn't say like Moraine's actions were created out of insanity, but the selfishness and the ego out of Moraine, because we know that all, even though Moraine stands up for what she believes is right, all these things, she has an ego on her. She loves having that power. Anyone can disagree, but from what I perceive, she loves having that power. She loves, you know, kind of keeping things like a mystery, that she always knows what's right to do. And so when Swan finally gave it to her, like, well, I can't do the job that we set out to do because you weren't doing your job because of your pride. I always thought with their relationship and their dynamic, we're on how do I say, thin ice, because the moment she took away Moraine's free will, I was like, no,
Yeah,
this ain't gonna be right.
What I like in that too was a few different things. It was have you noticed in a lot of shows, every time they show you people at their best moments, it's almost like a setup to let you know now we're about to break that apart.
Yeah, can tell you down.
From a lot of shows have shown us that. So for them in this instance, when Moraine and Swan were at a difference of opinions about the Rand situation in the Waygate, a few things were brought up. Swan was like, you were supposed to be protecting Rand. And Moraine was like, you were supposed to be getting the tower ready.
Mm-hmm.
Swan threw a low blow saying, you got steeled.
Mm-hmm.
And Moraine, you know, kind of took that on the chin. But my opinion was she got steeled. But Swan, I think that crown is feeling a little bit too good on your head.
Yeah.
And I think you're trying to please too. You're trying to
was
keep things,
throwing shots about her being stilled.
and
because
it's
she was
always a
being
power
passive.
dynamic.
I think that was
She's being
kind of an
passive
act, though.
aggressive.
But she was throwing shots from the beginning, talking about you don't have to worry, I'm safe.
Yes, she's being
it's a
passive
lot of
aggressive
things.
because there's an underlying issue. She wasn't doing her job, and
I think it's just weird too that within our separate roles, I have to call you mother on a daily, weekly basis. So by default, if we ever get into a situation, who's mama? You know what I'm saying?
just
Like
a
you can always
reminder,
pull that trump card at the end of the
That's what I was
day.
gonna say.
And that's the power play of it for sure in regards to that. But when they were at the Waygate and Swan seemingly, and I say this loosely, gave her the option to do what she wanted her to do, and then forced her to do what she want to do. It reminds me of a situation. Let's say you're in a disagreement with the significant other, whatever the case may be, and it's like you can end up saying, "But I still love you," and the other person, like the person who's the maddest, may not be like, "Well, I'm not trying to talk about it right now." But instead of letting that be that, you put a gun to your head and say, "Do you love me or not?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like they gotta say it, but you know what I'm saying? So it's just a weird dynamic from that.
And I also get, like, if you really believed, like, this is the best way we're going to save the world, like, the world is at stake, like, I got to do this, because if not, this is going to withhold, like, this is going to set us back and, like, put us on a dangerous path. Obviously, Sawan fully believed that. Sawan fully thought, like, if they go through this waygate, this is going to be, like, one, out of our hands, or two, like, take so long.
Yeah.
I understand and I empathize as to why, like, Sawan was like, I'm gonna have to get you to close that gate.
That's a fact. Physically Gib brings up a great point though.
What?
Physically Gib takes us back to Rand and Sawan's interaction. And I feel like we got a glimpse at Sawan's character in that interaction. Because in the course of Rand talking to Sawan, Rand points out, you've already decided what you want me to do anyway. So it's this false sense of you get to pick what you would like to do.
Of course.
And she ends up doing
but I think
what she wants to do
everyone's
either
gonna
time.
have a problem with whoever's wearing the crown, whoever's the authority. There's always, I don't know any ruler that everyone has ever just been like, they are making all the greatest decisions all the time. You know what I mean?
That's the fact, but where she takes it a step further is when she literally makes the decision for you.
Of course. But I think, I don't agree, but I'm still empathizing with, like, you're in this desperate situation where, like, the world depends on you and you have, like, the answer in your pocket. You know that you're going to destroy. I think the thing about Moiraine and Sawan, why they were, like, destined to never end up, is because they care about so much more than just one another. You know what I mean?
And hold on, this is crazy. It's levels to this power play stuff. Because we see how Sawan deals with Moiraine, and then we see how Moiraine talks funky to Lan.
Right.
And because she said that, yeah, it's more important than this is more important than you, Lan. And it's like, he know that. That's why he can ride or die with you the whole time.
Talk about Lan apologizing to Moiraine because he didn't figure out that he couldn't see.
Man. The most surprising thing I'll say about this episode, which I think I noticed from all of us universally, we were pretty excited about Moiraine getting her power back, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
There was a few realizations. I think the thing that kind of... She, you know the saying, you take one step forward, two steps back? I feel like Moiraine has been doing that a lot of episodes, but this episode, she took like 5 steps forward.
Yeah.
She took like 5 steps forward because the interesting thing...
And most of the time, it was when she was off the screen.
That's a fact, because I said the only excuse she gets for not eating that sandwich is if her nephew is a dark friend. Well, doggone it. Look what it ends up being.
The episode, I don't know if it was 1 or 2, when they was fighting the Fades in there, and it seemed like her channeling was like sparking a little bit.
Yes.
But she just couldn't like really grasp.
But weren't they saying that was Varen in them?
Yeah,
but the show plays though, because a lot of times they say some people do
was.
things and it was Rand who did it. So I could see them playing in that moment too. But
yeah, but I don't think it was, because if it was, why wouldn't they just come straight in? You know what I'm saying? Why would her power be flickering like that?
Cinematic effect, bro.
Yeah, whatever. I'm talking about when she was on that ground and she was like really reaching for the junk. It was like a slight little yellow that came.
Her weave tubes were tied.
Oh, her weave tubes were definitely tied, brother. It was over. Yes, it was over. But some seeped through a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Did you see the link between season 1 and episode 6 and this episode?
I can't even remember what happened.
Outside of the dynamic of revealing that they had a relationship that was behind closed windows.
I was thinking of the Oath Rod.
The Oath Rod?
The Oath Rod segment. And then when Moiraine said...
because she got banned.
Moiraine said... No, Swan said, you swore to obey me. Did you see anything in the episode that reminded you of that?
I mean,
are you talking about the magical powers that kind of swirled around that oath which might have signified how she was able to force Moraine to actually abide by those oaths.
Yes.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And what does that imply for the other 3 oaths that the Aes Sedai swore?
Oh, about them lying and
meaning that it would actually forcibly make sure that they have to abide by them.
So yeah, how are they lying? Because before this,
it's only one that we see is blatantly lying.
Yeah, so that's
and
like
Sister Van with that chess move a lot of that.
Well, she did not lie.
That was wordplay.
She said, Sawan needs your strength upstairs.
Like, this is all fun and games, but if we ever did this to our parents, we're getting whooped. That's a lie. So, like, imagine if my dad said, go clean up your room, and I tell my brother, hey, the room needs to be clean. We got to do it now, or daddy will get on us. That's a chess. Hey, hold on. I kind of like that a little bit. I kind of like that. I kind of like that a little bit.
Or you need to do the dishes. I was told to do my homework. Yeah.
Now, Carianna, it's time for your convo, man.
Let's get into it.
A lot of things happened in this episode that I didn't know how I was going to feel about it. Or that we would react the way we did. One we discussed was Moraine getting her powers back. We were a lot more excited about that than I thought. Lanfear, she's a bad girl. That you putting that
terrible.
But her loyalty to Brother Rand,
she is
something to be.
I can't even lie. Like, if there is a man out there that is like, if she's not like that, like, I feel like if people watch the show everywhere and they were like, if my girl's not like this, then I don't want her. Like, I feel like
that might be a thing, bro.
Yeah.
If my girl don't burn down all of Nashville to come, come get me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Don't say that out loud, y'all, before y'all get in trouble.
Nah, she crazy for real.
It just like she said, because I was saying in the show, it was like nearly domestic how they were like arguing in a way. Like, just their whole dynamic is like so modern day.
That's the problem with her, though.
Yeah,
she a bad girl, and she little. But if she catch you cheating,
right. That's what I'm saying. This is such like a modern day relationship. The guy is like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but knows like what the girl can like do for him. She's gonna ride for him. But he got somebody else that he's trying to go see. You know what I mean? Not that Egwene's not his first shorty and like he needs to be with her, but I'm just saying like he goes back to the dream realm. He's like, okay, look, like
that might forget the dream realm. That's the boo realm.
Yeah.
At this point, that's the boo
Can
realm.
we talk about how that like his shot was like in the trailer and it's supposed to be like this like majestic thing, but like honestly that whole scene sequence was like nearly comedic to me. Because he's standing there like so stoically and like, this is a scene. Okay, can you help me out? Didn't I tell
She loved that he had to ask.
Right.
She loved
She was sitting there waiting and she goes, didn't I tell you not to speak to Moraine? What's she doing there? Okay, but can you help me?
He ain't really. He really still. Bro, you gonna come scoop me up?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's literally in like layman's terms. Like, they're just interacting like that. Okay, but are you gonna come and get me or not? Boom, 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 boom.
That is a fact.
She's killing people.
That is a fact. Let's go to Carianna's prediction in the midst of that, which I thought was interesting, but it didn't turn out that way, at least for this episode. Carianna thought this is a play to lure Lanfear out, unbeknownst to most people except for that small group, and then that they would try to.
But I think they were trying to get out of it. Because didn't you feel this sense of like urgency, like they gotta go before Lanfear gets there? Because Lanfear came and she was like, I told you I was gonna kill her. So Rand was not trying to put her in that position again. I think they were really trying to get out of there before Lanfear got there. And you know what? She slayed.
It's levels
she went
to
and
this
got
stuff.
her man.
Well, we thought Swan was cold. We knew Lanfear was cold.
I knew she.
But the way she vegetated Swan was wild.
We actually asked. Y'all said, "Who do y'all got, Lanfear or Swan?"
Yeah.
And we got it. It was no brainer. Just like I thought.
But it wasn't even a fight though.
It wasn't.
The way she did Swan wasn't even a fight. And to this point,
come on,
I don't think Moraine is more strong. I don't think Moraine is stronger than Lanfear. In which case, it may be Lanfear might only can be defeated by out thinking her. You're not gonna outpower.
No.
No.
Not within those people.
Only the dragon
super
can
smart.
defeat her.
Oh, it's defeated her time.
Oh, time after time after time.
The Forsaken are the most powerful Aes Sedai of the Second Age, of the previous age. So
Oh,
make
we
of that
don't-
what
if-
you will.
If we don't know by now, Ronnie, we definitely know it. After what she did to assist on the Emerald seat,
Nah, that was
turned it
crazy.
to assist at the Emerald floor. Lord
Yeah.
have mercy. I feel like it was a smack in the face of Swan, though. She was talking all that junk to Rand, talking about, you couldn't even handle a girl who was not really that trained in it. It was better if you were the girl. And then for you to get whooped like that. I know, like, they didn't show the scene, but I know Rand walked through the portal like this.
And he ain't gonna give Lanfear.
My
He ain't
girl
gonna
just
give
beat up
Lanfear
mess.
not a
That's a fact.
Like,
talk to my baby mama like that. Talk to me like that again.
Right.
She hold on. Lanfear did hit her like I heard what you said to Rand. She did hit him with one of those blows. She come on, Lanfear. You ain't had to vegetative state her like that. And then she walked off saying some crippled Aes Sedai. Oh, somebody got
she would rather an alive Emerald seat than like a
dead Emerald seat, which was
Yeah.
a playoff of what dude said, Ishamel said to her in regards to Moraine. Because when Moraine was, Ishamel said something serious, a broken, and Lord have mercy.
Well, she's been my girl forever,
Yeah.
and I get her vibes completely.
I like that Land.
Land?
I mean, my bad. Rand. These folk got similar names. Rand. Control his power.
I thought
Yeah.
you missed at first.
I did. I thought he was gonna go straight through her. I thought that was gonna eat Moraine.
Finna unlock something else. It was finna unlock a land.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
But my question is, why would they? I get untying is a little bit more careful, but if you had control, just cut that thing each time. You know what I mean?
But yeah, what to me what killed that moment though is him apologizing again. So like, if we break that down though, let's break it down.
That was
Let's break it down. In the midst of Moraine talking wet to you and pretty much writing you off and telling you to get away from me, what did Lan not do to his ability that he was supposed to do to the best of his ability?
I don't know.
You have somebody telling me to get away from you, and then you finally figure out how to unlock them and see things through, and now it's my fault. And then Moraine didn't even hit him with the, it wasn't your fault, it was me. She didn't hit him with none of that. She's like,
basically like, yeah, you right. If I was Land, oh no, you need to bring it in. Come on to be dad. Come on now. Didn't I do it? I told you I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking crazy.
No, honestly, you know what it's like, and it's so like the women are just they're collecting their coin. It's like, imagine a girly, she's down and out. Not to sit like this sounds like, anyways. Imagine it's that time. It's that time of the month, right? And you
where are we going with this?
Listen. I'm just saying it's a time in the month. And you as a husband, you as a boyfriend, whatever, you know that your wife likes these snacks, these things, whatever. And she's a monster. She's a monster. You know she's gonna be a monster. And you didn't stock the cabinet with her favorite snacks, right?
Stop. We can't do that.
So then
We can't do that.
She's like just being a monster to you, but it's kind of your fault because you knew to go to the store and get her favorite snacks. So then finally that time is wasted. You get the snacks, you come back home. An apology by that person is warranted. You knew she'd be upset if she didn't have her power.
No, Carianna.
No.
I know what you tried to do.
No, you know what I'm
You
saying?
don't need to be doing any jury duty in regards to a crime that a man or a woman commits against the opposite person because you seem like the type like a woman may, again, this is a fictitious story, commit a terrible crime, shoot up a whole mall. Well, did they give her the right size bra that she asked for in the mall? But if a man shoots it trying to defend his family from like 15 women attackers, why would he pull out a gun though? Why wouldn't he just pull out a fly swatter? You would do something like that.
No.
Hey, that's crazy.
No.
Us being responsible for stacking up the
I'm
cabinet.
just saying it's like that level of rationale where it's like you just needed to figure it out. Like, you know what I mean?
No. See,
And on that note, y'all,
that's that woman stuff. You're supposed to just know.
Thank you,
bruh.
Dr. Jen Tech.
No.
I always try to speak for the girls because y'all get it. Y'all get what I'm saying.
No.
Because if you know, like,
you got to think about why they thanked you though. You're that bad voice in every woman's head.
That's crazy.
Yeah, listen. Because women have been silenced, okay?
When is this when? This ain't the 60s. This ain't the 40s.
Look,
you can't. I don't even feel like there's fear right now within the confines of the fact that we're watching the Wheel of Time and we're watching guys literally do nothing.
No, literally, that is my mindset, Dr. Jinchek. Maybe I do sometimes. Like, maybe I do. And maybe Lan should have apologized, you know? He should have figured that out sooner.
Man, this was a fun stream tonight. That's crazy. I said we was going to end up going shorter than what we was going to go. We ended up going longer than what we was going to go. But love and appreciate all of y'all for real, for y'all spending the time with us, watching the episode. I know for most of y'all, this might be y'all second watch. So that's love for sure. And
only 5 bombing runs.
Okay.
Only 5.
I wonder how much it was last episode.
Probably because Lanfear did all the bombing that was necessary.
Yeah, I got my feel like the characters were saying it this episode. Lanfear was bombing folks for literally no good. No,
all I'm saying is, if Carianna drunk that tea, she might have some visions at that moment, and she was gonna be in first person view. That's all.
I would have been like, give me some more tea, honestly. But
do y'all think if Matt would have had a second cup, it would have showed him the truth?
No.
Some of 2 truths and a lie type thing.
Look, you know how we said.
Well, he said 15 minutes. So what happens if you drunk for 30?
Because it's great. Facts. But you know how he said only drink 1 cup or whatever, and how he is the father of lies, and how he can cause things to be seen that really ain't even seen.
Right.
What if that second cup would have cleared everything out and show him who he really was in the real purest form?
No, you know he ain't said.
You talking about he would have been? I know who he would have been. He would have been the Matt from Nynaeve's Vision in the Archers. That's who he would have been. That's who he would have been. He would have been the Matt from Nynaeve's Vision.
Yeah, Uncle Matt.
Uncle Matt. Instead, he looked like he finna stab one of his homies.
Drown his homies, snap a neck, then hang himself. Crazy, right?